Hey guys, Kevin here, and welcome to my League of Legends gameplay. Today I'm be using LOL Replay. It's a replay system that records all of your League of Legends gameplay, and it shows all the details and all that stuff for replay, I guess. So today I'll be playing Ahri, as you can see from the title up above. I'm Biscuit Ravager. Oh yeah, and Ravage Biscuits. And I'm not playing with any pre-mades. It's just a random normal queue. I'm not playing ranked or anything. So I'm what's it? My summoning spells. If you guys don't know what that is, summoning spells are these spells that you choose before you start the game, and they just define what you use. Like I'm using Ignite today, and what Ignite does is that you put a damage over time on the enemy, and over a period of time, the enemy takes damage, the champion takes damage. I also use Flash, and what Flash does, it's basically a teleport. I can teleport through walls, I can teleport over obstacles, and so forth. So let's try this out. And what I'm going to try to do is make sure this doesn't lag. So hold on, I'm going to lock on onto my character here and try not to get lag. I want to switch to very low. I usually put on medium, but I'm just going to do okay, yeah, low shadow. I'm just going to do this for, you might see it. Oh my god, I'm floating in midair. What's going on? Okay, so you have me. You have me in mid lane. You have Skarner in the jungle, and what the jungler does is he goes around to each of the campsites on the map. You'll see. So you go over here. There's one over here. There's one over here. Basically, where all the campfires are and that one over there, and like pots and stuff. That's what the jungler does. And bottom lane usually has see here, we start this and we attack it. Oh yes. So bottom lane usually consists of an AD carry, which is Kog'Maw. Carry basically means does a lot of damage but squishy, so your priority is to protect the AD carry. And with that carry is usually a support, which is Soraka. Soraka can heal and all that special stuff. Now, in mid lane, there's also, whenever there's a jungler, there's always a solo top, which is Mundo. So, Mundo's taking it, going against Fizz, which is this fist-looking thing, and I am going against Ezreal. I'm not going to talk about bottom lane, because I'm too lazy. Now, they also have a jungler, which is another Skarner, who started off with cloth armor and potions, which is not what our Skarner started off with. You know, it's all good. So, I'm in mid lane, you know, let's go faster here. Okay. So, hold on, I will pause the recording real quick so I don't fail, basically. So give me 1 second. Okay, so let's continue. Now, as in League of Legends, you have 4 abilities, which is standard for every champion. You have your Q, your W, E, and your R. But then you also have your passive. Now, let's talk about the passive first. Your passive, well, Ahri's passive, is every 10th spell she casts gives her 35% spell vamp. And spell vamp is basically lifesteal. But for abilities, because it says spell vamp. So it's called essence theft. And the passive is basically a dominance in solo mid. Because, oh, hey, look, reference to solo mid. Okay, so when you're in mid, every time you cast your 10th spell, it gives you so much spell vamp. It's so good and helpful. Now let's continue to the E, your first spell, your first active spell that you have to actually do. Now the skill cap on Ahri is very, very high. Higher than most champions. The reason why is because all of her spells are skill shots. So let's start with Q. And that is a skill shot. Now what you do is that you would press Q and then you would point to where you want it. And then all that stuff. So the Skarner's chasing me right now. And then I charm him and then I do some damages to him. So, skill shot is where you would, you would press Q. I would press Q, and then I point into the direction inside the circle where I want to send it. First things first, I'm not doing very well against this Ezreal. First, I don't know all of his range and his things against Ezreal. I've never played against him in mid, so, you know, I just have to give it a try. So let's continue to the second spell, which is her W. Now her W, once you use it, there's going to be 3 spinning orbs around her body. And then each of the orbs selects a target that is around her and does damage, and it flies towards that target. But what it does is that every time, if all 3 hits the same target, the first one will do 100% damage, but the other 2 will do 50% of that first damage. So let's say the first one does 100 damage, the other 2 will only do 50, so totaling 200 damage. That's just an example. But if there's 3 different targets and it flies out into each different target, then they all do 100 damage. So that's what Foxfire does. Now, her third spell, which is Charm, her E, is she sends out a kiss, flying towards the target. Now, unlike her Q, which flies through targets, which I would demonstrate here in a second, I think. Maybe, yeah, around here. No, wait. Okay, wait. Right now I'm typing. Wait. Okay. So, wait, hold on. Wait. I don't know. Okay, so like that. Okay, I finally used it. So her Q, it can go through targets, but her E can only hit one target. Once it hits that one target, it goes away. It only hits that one target. So let's say if I use it on Ezreal, it causes Ezreal to walk towards my champion Ahri for, if it's at rank 5, it does 2 seconds. Now there's, for each spell, for her Q, W, and E, there is 5 ranks. Now every time the rank goes up, the spell gets stronger, it also costs more. But then the cooldown also goes down. Now let's continue to her fourth spell, the ultimate. Now it has the reason why it's called the ultimate. A very long cooldown. That's basically it. No, I'm just kidding. So for Ahri, what she does is her ultimate causes her to fly around. Now she dashes towards a position where your mouse is. So let's say my mouse is in the south side, which is, I don't know where. Excuse me. I don't know where south side is. So let's just say below Ahri. So my mouse is below Ahri. I would dash. Towards there. And every time she dashes, she fires essence bolts at 3 nearby enemies. So basically, one spirit rush could charge up. 3 spirit rushes. What is it? She can cast up. Spirit rush can be cast up to 3 times within 10 seconds before going on cooldown. So if you cast Spirit Rush 3 times and there's 3 targets near you, it can already charge up your Essence Theft and it can cause it to go back up. see, I failed the charm right there. If I didn't fail the charm, I probably might have gotten a kill. Okay, let me pause it here. Okay, I might have cut off right there. Okay. So, let's fast forward a bit. Doodly 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 doo. Okay, so right around here, I come in and I kill Ezreal. Cause, you know, whatever, you know. I popped Ignite on him, so it did damage over time, so I got a kill. Right now we're heading to blue. And what blue is it gives you lower cooldowns. And it also gives you higher mana regeneration, which is pretty useful. So let's fast forward here. And it's really useful for Ahri because she's based on mana, you know. Okay. So, for the ultimate, there's not 5 ranks. Instead, there's actually 3. Now, what is it? You would get your 3. The first rank of the ultimate you get at level 6. You don't get it right away. Then the second rank of the ultimate you actually get at level 11. And then your third rank is at 16. So it's all a 5 level difference. Now, I forgot to tell you guys that each rank of each spell, you can't level up continuously. Like, let's say you get your Q first, at level 2, you can't get it again. You have to get a different spell. So, let's say you get your W, and then your E, and then your W again. You have 3 spells, and then you can go to your Q and level it 3 times in a row. As long as you can do that. It's kind of like that. So, I find it pretty useful. So, right here, we're off to a good start. You know, I'm 1-0. So, let's fast forward really quick here. Okay. So I think there was some lag, I think. Maybe. Not sure. Okay, then let me freeze again, hold on. Alright. So every time I do that, it seems like it cuts off. You know. Cut off. So basically those are the basics of League of Legends. And also, I'm gonna show you guys what this is. So over here is Dragon. Now what Dragon is he is a monster that if you kill him, you get 190 gold. Now it's not just for you, it's a global gold. So each of your team members get it. Now Dragon only respawns every 5 minutes. Now there's over here, there's also Baron Nashor. I think that's his last name. I just call him Baron. And he is this purple freaking dragon that spits green stuff at you. Okay? Sounds like a frisky one. Okay? So what it does is that when you kill him, he gives 300 gold. I think it was 290 or 3. No, just 300. I think so. So when you kill him, he gives you this buff. And what that buff does, it gives you increased ability power, increased attack damage, increased health regeneration, and increased mana regeneration. Now, as Ahri, I am a caster. So what a caster does, I need to build up ability power. And ability power scales more damage with my abilities. See? Okay. And then attack damage is scales with, let's say, Ezreal. Scales with some of his abilities, and it scales with Kog'Maw also. So, and all that cool and special stuff. So we're 13 minutes in the game, and then excuse me. I don't know, but talking long periods of time a lot gives me like I feel like I'm about to vomit. I don't know why. Okay, so right here I noticed that Skarner needs help. So I come in and try to take a kill. And then I noticed that he gets ignited and then ultimated by Ezreal. So he dies and then it wasn't worth it. But, I mean, you know, I got a kill. I was kind of happy. At least we didn't go out without a death, you know. So, yeah. So I don't know what to talk about now. I mean, so the basics of this game is, looks like I'm getting a fizz over here. Okay, so right there I could have flashed through and ignited and tried to take the kill. But if I came in for the kill, Corky would have probably killed me, honestly. Okay, let's go back to the objective of the game. Now each lane, there is top lane, bottom lane, no, bottom lane, and middle lane, right here where I am. So each of these lanes has 3 turrets, these little chest statue guys, and then an inhibitor. And the inhibitor is basically a mini nexus. It looks like a mini nexus, yeah. See? But what the inhibitor is that if the enemy destroys it, they will summon super minions at each minion wave. Now minion waves look like these. See right here, hold on, this is an important moment. Right here I die. So right here I did chomped, then I get ult. But then we got fizzed. I got fizzed. I popped ignite and I freaking got it. Okay? He can do anything about it. You see? Cause I'm just swag, you know, swag. All day, swag. And then my teammate tries to get the kill. So each of these lanes have it. There are 3 inhibitors and a total of 9 turrets in each lane. Okay? But then there's also these 2 additional turrets. They are stronger than the Nerma turrets. The Nerma turrets have only 190 damage with 1,300 health. But with the super turrets, the Nexus turrets, they have 1,925 health and do 216 damage. Those Nexus turrets protects the Nexus, this big. It's basically king. In chess, this would be the king. You gotta defend it with all hope, basically. Okay. So this minion gets caught behind for some reason. So that's basically what you have to do. So if you're on blue side, you destroy purple's nexus. If you're on purple side, you destroy blue's nexus. Okay. They basically teach you all the basics in the tutorial when you start playing League of Legends and all that good stuff. So right here we try to take out Dragon, and then we can see that Skarner's up top and he's trying to steal it. And then I see this Ezreal over here, and then he teleports away. So it teleports away, and then we're like, you know what, screw you, let's just take Dragon. And then so I was so close to getting him. I was like, oh, I can get him. And then instead, I don't get him, but we get the Skarner instead. Actually, no, we don't. I lied. Okay. So what we actually do is that we don't do anything except for die. So Soraka died, and then I walked through, dodging all those bullets. So I'm like, you know, boss style and stuff. So the bad, see, he just died by the turret. The bad thing that he did, that he went right here, artillery, and then which was in the turret's range. He went right in between these trees right here. Now he went in between those, and went into the turret's range. And Kog'Maw, he shot his ultimate. Now Kog'Maw's ultimate has a very low cooldown. In fact, maybe not even a cooldown. Oh, I don't play Kog'Maw. But he's basically an artillery shot. So what he did is that Xerath went into artillery mode. Now what artillery mode does is that Xerath locks in one place, stands there, and he does damage. But he has longer range on his cooldown. On his spells. So it's better. Okay, so after the start, my Ahri get some items and stuff. I get Sorcerer's Shoes, Doran's Ring, and then Rylai's Catastrophe. Right there. I just, get some kills, some assists. Okay, so Now, I'll post you guys a link in the description box below on which guide I use and stuff. Hold on, I will reset this. The guide I use is from Team Solo Mid from X Special. He usually plays a support, so it's all good and stuff. Usually plays a support, so you know. So yeah, he usually plays a support. So right here, Zera starts dancing, so I just come in and burst him down. I pop Ignite, and then he's like, oh yeah, I can get away. And then I was like, you know what, Ignite owns you, so you know, too bad. So you know, he just stood there and danced. I don't know. I don't know anymore, honestly. So kind of sucked for him. Yeah. Anyways, so you know, you go in, but then when I realized that Fizz's ultimate was on Soraka, I ultimated away. Cause what's Fizz's ultimate, the fish's ultimate does is it summons a fish, and what that fish does is that it summons a little fish, and then what that little fish does is that it forces a shark to summon above the ground. So right here we get another kill on Corky over here, and then I get a kill. Then I pop Foxfire. I was trying to hopefully get Ezreal over here. So most Ezreals I see these days go attack damage instead of ability power. So this Ezreal actually went ability power. It's weird. So what I build as Ahri, I start off with boots and 2 potions. I don't start off with 3 because since Ahri has her passive, which is 5% lifesteal, 35% lifesteal, I really don't need potions, so it's all good. So first things first, I get boots and 2 potions, and then after that I upgrade to a sorcerer's shoes. Right here, I get a kill. Okay, that's good. But then I also noticed that I should fly away quickly because their whole team is there. Basically, just basically. So, I start off with boots, 2 potions. I go to sorcerer's shoes. It increases my magic penetration by 20. And then I get Doran's ring, which gives me 80 health, 15 ability power, and 5 mana regeneration for 5 seconds. Per 5 seconds. So I get 2 of those, so that's 160 health, 30 ability power, and 10 mana regeneration for 5 seconds. Go Kevin, I can do math. Okay. So, third thing I get is my Rylai's Crystal. Well, fourth. The fourth thing I get is my Rylai's Crystal Scepter. It gives me 500 health, 80 plus ability power. And here's the cool thing about it. Every time I deal damage, it slows the target's movement speed by 35% for 1.5 seconds. So it helps out a lot for chasing down people. Then my Abyssal Scepter is my 5th item. Now keep in mind that the Doran's rings, I don't keep those. They're just there to get first and to help me early game. So then I get the Abyssal Scepter, which gives me 70 ability power and 57 magic resist. Now there are 2 defensive things in this game. There's armor and there's magic resist. Magic resist, when someone tries to cast an ability, you take less damage from it. So let's say that, I don't know the whole magic resist and armor system, but then my unique aura reduces the magic resist of nearby enemy champions by 20. So let's say they have like 20 magic resist at level 13 to say. That's probably never gonna happen because that's a really low base magic resist. But anyways, I'm just saying. So if it was 20, it would go down to 0, and then I would do full damage to them. Okay, let's see here. You know, there's a big fight here. Then I stay behind, trying not to get killed, and I actually do succeed. Now, the reason why I don't want to get killed is because I'm the AP carry, basically, because I'm doing the most damage. So what I have to do is I have to try and pull off the most damage and all that stuff. So what I do here, I kill Seraph. Then he can't make it in time. And then Mundo pops his ultimate, and then boom, damage over time and kills him. Okay, so let's fast forward here. Okay, so let me pause the recording right here. Okay, so let's continue. So right now I am 11, 1, and 5 with 119 minion kills, beating everybody in the game in kills, beating everybody in the game, but with deaths, as in lowest deaths. And Soraka has 13 assists, which is good because she's a support. She's not supposed to get kills. I also have the most minion kills, so I'm pretty happy. And then, right now I'm doing very well in this game. We're 26 and 12. I haven't lost my turret yet, and then they've lost all of their outer turrets. So if you guys haven't figured out, this Corki's coming in here, and then what I do here is that I pull off this awesome magic maneuver, and I don't get a kill, actually. But then this Fizz, I see this Fizz over here, so I fly through, and then sadly I don't get the kill. So I was sad. But then I know Xerath's coming in, so I'm gonna help the Skarner, and then I'm gonna fly through Foxfire ultimate, and then guess what? This Fizz comes back, and I have my Foxfire ultimate. So right here, I stay in the jungle, I stay behind so I don't get hit by a stun, and then I snipe people down. So Corki gets really low, 80 health maybe, probably get an easy kill, and then this Xerath dies. Now keep in mind, when at Ahri, whenever she uses her Q, her ball, my skill shot, the ball that I send out, when it reaches the end of its distance, it flies at the max range. Once it hits max range, anybody who is at that part gets hit with both. So keep that in mind. So I would do both the damage immediately. So it would just secure the thing. And then right here, I take another kill because my ball comes back, and I'm like, you know what? Let's get a kill. Boom, got one. So, it's all good. So let's fast forward here. Oh god. Okay. So okay. So pause the recording again. Alright guys, we're back. I had a bit of a recording issue, so I had to restart this, and it might be at a different spot. I think it was at the same spot around here. So, a bit of recording fail, a malfunction. So, let's just restart this. So, I don't even remember what I was talking about. So, I'm just gonna talk about the gameplay. So, right here, here is around when the game is about to end. I'm going pretty strong, 358 ability power with 2,160 health. So I'm going pretty strong right now. I'm pretty beefy. I have a lot of health, and I also do tons of damage. Tons of damage. So right around here, we get into a big team fight, and then this Fizz tries to go after me, and then first things first, they all prioritize me. I'm just gonna be like, oh yeah, hey, let's try to take that guy out, and then I dash one more time. Then I go in, I'm about to Foxfire, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not gonna let you stay alive. So Mundo takes the Xerath. Then I notice that Ezreal's up here, and then he shoots me with one of his abilities. He does no damage. No damage. No damage. No damage. No damage. Anyways. So, I take about nothing against him. So, I'm just coming back here, pushing this inhibitor, and then spawning super minions. Okay, so I will, since I didn't get the chance for you guys to look at the super minions, they follow each of these waves right here, since I already said that, but I'll show you what they do. So, Let's fast forward here. Let's go to normal speed. Okay, so all of these minions come here and all that stuff. So here is the super minion. There we go. Here's a super minion. He does extraordinary stuff. Okay, so getting back here. Then we'll get into the end of the game here. In the end, they do something special that most people do when they are way behind. Right now, we're completely dominating them. I don't want to be so cocky and so rude, but basically we're winning by a lot because look, we are 21 kills ahead of them, and we're also ahead in towers. They only destroyed 2 of ours. We've destroyed 1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, we destroyed 5 towers. You know, took about a bit to process. We destroyed 5 towers and we destroyed an inhibitor. So right now I ping the inner turret over here, so me and Skarner can go get it, and then Soraka decides to come along to be helpful and all that fun stuff. Now I also forgot to tell you guys that there's also these buffs in the jungle. There's blue buff, which is usually right here on the map, and right here on the map. And then those 2 buffs, I already told you what blue does, and then there's also a red buff. So there's one here and one here. And what the red buff does is every time you attack a person, ability or auto attack, it leaves a damage over time on them. So you know, and then for you to know what's if something's there or not, it's going to be a cross and bones. It's going to be a cross and bones on the map. So if you look in the map where you would see on my screen right now, there's a campfire. But if you look in the map on the bottom right hand corner, there should be a cross and bone, skull and crossbones. I think is that what they call it? Skull and crossbones, bones, crossbones, skulls, bones and cross skulls. I don't know. But there's one right here, and what that means is that there's gonna be something there. So right here, what I did was there's an Ezra there, so I shoot my Q, and it hits max range, so it does both the damage from going there and coming back. So it does both damage already. Then right here, they decide that they should surrender, and around here they should see. Enemy team. So they decided they should surrender. They lost. So thank you guys for watching. I hope you enjoyed my first League of Legends video against a real team, and make sure you like this video. It helps me out a lot. Favorite it, share it with your friends, Facebook, Twitter, Google+, and also subscribe to my channel to keep up to date to all of my videos. I will be releasing more League of Legends and Minecraft gameplays. And I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will talk to you guys soon.